Hello and welcome to a different video. You don't see really anything on screen, but you will see some battles soon from another battler who sent me his battle with a nice and interesting team with Breloom. You see the standard Azuki on this team with Bubble, Ice Beam, Hydro from Azumarill and G-Fisk with Machado, Earthquake and Rockslide, just like the standard meta core. It's really strong. And you see as a Spice Pick Breloom. Everybody's talking about right now about Chestnut. So maybe Breloom can be as good as a Chestnut. We'll have to see. And let's go into the battles. Breloom against Azumarill. Like, that's a very typical lead Azumarill. Also like G-Fisk you see a lot. For Breloom it's like the same for Chestnut. It breaks apart the Bastion, the Azu and the G-Fisk. He has to look out for Flyer. He has 2 Flyer counters on the back with Azu and with G-Fisk anyway. His Heat Bomb does about 50% to Azu, which you can see here. He tries to Sex Swap his Azumarill to catch a move, but he couldn't because like he was at a move. But now he can farm him down, which is good. Altaria goes in, he goes into Azu. He has 2 counters to Altaria anyway, so he's fine. And the opponent brings in G-Fisk. Was kind of clear that he has something weak to Breloom in the back because he didn't switch out of the Azu matchup. So something other weak is in the back. And like Azu G-Fisk core is just common, like also on the featured team right now. As he goes down, he can farm on the G-Fisk. He has 2 dynamic punches now and can throw them both on Altaria, which does a lot of damage. It's like a bit less than the Rock Slide from a G-Fisk. And now he just still have G-Fisk in the back and this game is over. Nothing the opponent can do. G-Fisk hard rolls Altaria. Resist every single move he can have. This is a good game. Next one, a team Yumi named Mushroom and Touch My Pokeball, so that's a nice opponent. Breloom into Azumarill. He can go for a Seed Bomb again, but the opponent tries to catch it on a Skarmory and gets hard luck against Stunfisk, which is just perfect. He farms up to 2 Rock Slides. He could throw 1 more Mud Shot to get to 99 energy, which is always what I'm doing. The opponent most likely throws a Brave Bird here. Yep, and now you can throw the Rock Slide. Now it goes to 99, which I said, which is like the best thing you can do. And you can try to farm him down now. This might be another Brave Bird. Yeah, it is. And you still survive that. So you can farm him down, you're in a good spot. Most likely gonna bring back the Azu. Yep. I think, yeah. Oh, goes for Rock Slide. Rock Slide isn't, they play, I don't know, 2 Rock Slides. I think 2 Rock Slides do more than Earthquake, but he doesn't get to the second one, which is bad. But he still has Breloom to get a shield here. Well, the Sheet Bomb wouldn't have KO'd there, but I guess he wants to keep the Azu. And another Seed Bomb. Now it's in carrying range. Okay, still shields. Most likely G-Fisk on the back, I would guess. Like Azu double steal in the back is also kind of common. Double steal is in general kind of common. Yeah, it's a G-Fisk. Okay, he should have overfarmed against the Azu. The Azu was like at 2 or 3 bubbles and he needs 5 for Ice Beam anyway. So you should always overfarm there as a Breloom. He could have got 2 Dynamic Punch and made it even better matchup, but without him back he still wins this match with ease. But try to overfarm if you can. Especially like if you have a very high attacking one and you only get resisted damage from Bubble from a defensive Pokemon. Okay, good lead again. G-Fisk into Breloom. He gets a lot of good leads, but like with the same I experienced with my Chestnut, I had a lot of good leads with them as well. Like you see a lot of Azus, you see a lot of G-Fisk. He can trap again Skarmory, but this goes for Sky Attack. I think Sky Attack is better at the first move, and then you should go for maybe even 1 more Sky Attack and a Brave Bird, I don't know. I think this might be a Brave Bird. It is. Now you can Rock Slide. This does, oh, he shields, that's interesting. And goes into Surf Edge. This shouldn't KO, but should be close, yeah. And now he can farm the most Breloom. I don't know if that's a play. I think him letting kill the Fisk might have been better, but maybe he gets to Rock Slide. Okay, he just goes into Azu and farms down. But yeah, I'll just let the Fisk go there. You have switch advantage, so you don't get hardlocked of Breloom right away. But this game is over anyway. You have Azu, and he has a stun Fisk in the back, so that's a good game. I'll try to overfarm when you can. Especially your attack rated one. Professor win. I hope he doesn't win. Oh god, Victory Bell. Yeah, that's the problem with the team. I don't see anything that can beat a Victory Bell. He switches into Sableye just to flex, but like this team is very weak against Victory Bell. Generally against grass poison types. That's like the core weakness of Azu G-Fisk. They cannot lose against that, especially with shields. So I don't see how he wants to get rid of the Victory Bell. Victory Bell throws a move. He shields. Okay, that's interesting. I don't think he gets to Ice Beam. He does not. He shouldn't have shielded that, but I don't think it matters. Goes into Breloom. He should go for Seed Bomb. He goes for Dynamic Punch. Seed Bomb would have had code, but I don't think he shields anyway if you go into a one that's also not that good. He knows that you're weak against a Victory Bell. He shields us as well, as expected. He gets an extra Mud Shot in. This game should be over. Yep. Azu in the back kills the team as well. Nothing I can do here. Like, Victory Bell is really a problem for this team. That's why I might not even recommend this team then. Because you see a lot of Victory Bells. That's like the main problem of the G-Fisk Azu core. You're weak to Victory Bell. Like, unless you have like shields down, then G-Fisk can definitely deal with that. And if you have like energy lead on Azumil, should also be nice. Right there, that's a good game. Victory Bell is definitely not that good for this team. It should be the last game. I got 10. Wishcast against Breloom. Okay, that's definitely a good lead. And he overfarms here and catches a move on G-Fisk, so it's like the perfect play you can do. Catches Lunge and he throws a Rock Slide, which he shouldn't have done there. You should always overfarm against Gavengeflare at to 99 energy. Because like Lunge doesn't do anything to you. And you're weak against Wishcase anyway, and you have 2 counters to Wishcase on the back. So, okay, he shields, I don't know why. That's stupid, but it's alright. So you could just try to turn, get the clock back. So you can switch into Breloom, who has a move ready. And get a shield from Wishcase, and you had like G-Fisk with way more energy then. So try to overfarm more against it eventually, because it does like nothing to a G-Fisk. He still has a Rock Slide ready here, which is good. And he can get to another Rock Slide, that's huge. This game should be over then. And Wishcast. Yeah, this is just over. But you could have played it a bit better. Well, it's just like being trying to be perfect. But yeah, try to overfarm a bit more against Gavengeflare if you have 2 counters to what most likely comes back into your G-Fisk. For the next time, but this game is over. Like, Azu can win against Wishcast, Breloom can win against Wishcast. So, this is a good game. He had a lot of favorable leads, you must admit that. I wish I had more bells to show, but yeah. But I think you have, in general, you get more favorable leads with Breloom in the lead. Here, this was the last game I can show you. Yeah, and he wins with 4-1. This team is alright. It's bad against Victory Bell, which we also saw there. It's bad most likely against Venusaur, because like you resist counter, you resist bubble, and G-Fisk doesn't really have the punch to break through this with shields. But otherwise than that, I think it's a solid team. I might even try to give Breloom my own spotlight, because Breloom looks interesting. It's very offensive. You have to be careful with flying types. But otherwise, I think it's pretty cool. Like, he saw stuff like Breloom, which you never see in your Battle League, and it can still put in work and just beat the core of Azu and G-Fizz. So it's definitely a good Pokemon. I might recommend a different team. Maybe I try to build something around that. But I really like it, I must say that. If I should do videos like this more often, let me know in the comments. Maybe I put like a link in the description where you can send me your battles and I can analyze your team and watch your battles and say what you could have done different. If you want me to do that, just say that in the comments. And otherwise, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and I will see you next time.